It's Sunday and the boys are in here cooking lunch. What's for lunch, boys?
Eggs, sausage,
and fried potatoes.
Yummy. Sounds good. Thank you. We're gonna grill hamburgers tonight, but just didn't end up happening, so I'm actually doing them in the oven today at 350 degrees. I put them on a cooling rack on a cookie sheet. I'm just going to put them in until they're done through, and then we're having corn on the cob and then just a can of baked beans. So super simple meal tonight. These have been in for about 25 minutes. And this is what they look like. If you like them a little bit more charbroiled looking, you can turn the broiler on and crisp them up and get a little crust on them. But these are good for us. And we're going to plate this up. This is one of my favorite little quick snacks or breakfasts. Just some peanut butter and honey, and then you microwave it for about 15 seconds, mix it up, and then I have it with either a banana or a cut up apple. It is so yummy. So that's my little breakfast this morning. Love you. Love you. We're having sort of a hodgepodge for breakfast today. We're not doing school today, and John's off school for Memorial Day. So we're just doing breakfast as they get up. I'm letting them sleep in. So it's 7:30 now, and we got Miss Emma awake. And we're getting some yogurt and some honey. Here are the 2 ingredients needed for the cake. I'm just going to mix these together. Now I'm just going to spread the batter into an ungreased 13 by 9 pan. And now I'm going to bake this in a 350 degree oven for 28 to 30 minutes. Here is the cake after 31 minutes. It did get nicely browned on the top. The recipe did say it tends to fall in the middle. It's not going to be the same consistency as an angel food cake. I'm going to let this cool completely, and I'm just going to top it with the extra creamy whipped topping and some sliced strawberries. So that sounded good today. I will show you how that looks a little bit later in the day. To make my pasta salad for this afternoon, I'm using some whole grain pasta, and I'm just going to boil it for about 9 minutes. The noodles are done boiling. Now I'm going to just rinse them with some cold water and let them drain. dressing that I found off Pinterest. I will link it below. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this into my salad. After tasting the salad, I did decide to add a little bit of Parmesan and Romano cheese. Hey, you can see again. We're actually, turn on, let's see. This is actually how I did my hair yesterday, and it still stayed in, which is rare for my hair. So we're going to try it for Rebecca's, because Rebecca's hair likes to escape from everything we put it in. So this might be our summer hairstyle, huh, Rebecca? Cute. Come on, let's move. Are you moving?
Yes.
So we're home now from dropping John from at school. It's 8 o'clock and we've got actually lots of cleaning to do this morning. The day after Memorial Day, and I've dumped our laundry all in the living room. I've got dishes to do. This is the state of our house when we don't do a whole lot with it for the weekend. So got lots of that I'm planning on doing today. I also wanted to start planning maybe some of the garden and some of what we're going to do as far as summer things with the kids. So I'm going to maybe work on that, but the first thing is, first thing I'm going to do is jump right in on that kitchen. Big mess. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump right in on the kitchen. The girls like to play for a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of schoolwork done today. We've been winding down on a lot of our stuff. We're just pretty much doing math and English, trying to get our music time in. We've been a little bit off schedule. So I'm hoping with planning the summer, which starts in a few weeks, we'll be able to get on some of that fun stuff, the music, and especially, I just saw a good art curriculum from one of the other channels that I was watching had mentioned this drawing and handwriting curriculum, which sounds really cool, and I think I'm actually wanting to do it for all 3 kids for the summer. But anyways, yeah, so I think I'm going to go do that. Candle burning, check. Kindle ready for YouTube viewing, check. Girls playing nicely, check. Can't forget the water bottle, check. Comfortable, Rebecca? I think we better unbury Becca from all the laundry. Shall we unbury Rebecca? Shall we unbury Rebecca, Emma? No. Should we unbury Rebecca? No. Does that mean I'm off the hook? I think we better get this laundry done. This is one of those areas where I tend to get overwhelmed when I've got a bunch to do. If I see all this huge pile. So what I like to do is I get 5 baskets, since we have 5 people in the family. And I have my sock basket, which obviously needs to be matched up. Then I grab my sock basket and I separate out by person. This makes it so visually I can handle it a little bit better. So just a little thing that I do to help myself out. Well, there it is, sorted and somewhat contained. So now I can work on this little bits throughout the day. I don't usually sit down and fold this and put it away all at once, but I can do like one person at a time, or the sheets or the towels all at once, or just the socks. So it makes it a whole lot more manageable and able to break up for me. There's that lazy cat. Let's see, Emma. Good job.
So I don't hit me.
And the star of most of my dinner videos, my crock pot. I'm getting dinner started. We're having spaghetti tonight. So I forgot to last night, so I did pull this morning a package of the Italian beef and my marinara sauce. Make sure and check out my monthly prep video to see how I do the meat. So all I'm going to do is throw the beef and the sauce into the crock pot for a few hours. It's 1:15 now. My goal is to eat around 4:30, which is really early. But that's the schedule we're on. Especially Ted's got a softball game, John's got a baseball game, both at 6 o'clock. So we need to be leaving. The kids and I are leaving probably around 5:15 or so to get him to his game, and Ted will be leaving around the same time as well, maybe a little earlier. So yeah, we want to be able to eat as a family still, so we're kind of adapting our schedule, and then when we get home we'll just get a good snack before bed. So yeah, I figured that will work out for us, at least for the next few weeks, as both schedules are overlapping. In about 3 or 4 more weeks, John's normal schedule will be done. Playoffs will start. I'm not sure what the schedule for that will be, but then maybe the kids and I will get off to one of Ted's games. So I haven't seen one of his games yet, so I'm excited to do that. Anyways, yep, so I'm going to throw this in the crock pot. It is still a little bit frozen, so I'm giving it some extra time to heat through. And then I will just have to make the noodles, and I think we're having frozen vegetable or a salad. I might switch it up. We'll see. Whatever we feel like. So I'm going to get that going. Dinner's cooking. And that sound you hear is a fresh pot of coffee going. I did actually get to even the lunch dishes. Wow, that usually doesn't happen, but guess what? We haven't done any schoolwork yet today. We did read from our Dr. Dolittle today, and the girls watched a movie about African animals. But that's all the schoolwork we've got done today. So I better get cracking on a little bit of that. So sometimes it tends to be either or. Either I get to my dishes or I get school done. But anyways, I do have dishes drying on the rack, but the rest looks much better. And it's one of those small things in life. When the kitchen is clean, I think it's because, for one, I'm in here a lot cooking, and the other one is, you can see, this is our front door. If you walk in our front door, and you can see right into our kitchen. So when the kitchen is clean, it seems to make the whole house much nicer. Now, if you'll see, I still need to do the floors and take care of the garbage, but I just want to stand here and look. Does anybody else do that? Does anybody else, when they have a room clean and it looks really nice, keep walking by and stopping to look at it? Tell me I'm not the only one. I can't be. Anyways, I'm going to get going on a little bit of schoolwork with the girls, and I will check in with you later on. What about tent? What about stump? What about hat? What about camp? What about fix? What about clump? Good job. So what is our letter blend? Mm.
Want to say something about baseball?
No,
You
we're
want
going to John John's baseball game.
No.
Yeah.
Tell the audience something,
No.
some facts about baseball.
Sorry, my pinky's in the way. Jen's got a bat.
Hold it way out.
Today I won my game 14-6.
Woohoo! Yay! Go American Legion! All right, John, your snack. Where's your backpack? Get your backpack. So come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. We gotta go.
What's next up on the pages? Why? The house is manual. Right? Yeah, Grandma.
So, what do I know about today? Today's Thursday. Today is Thursday. I obviously have to get John off into school. That's priority number 1 this morning. And get the kids fed and dressed, obviously, before all that happens. I know that Jonathan has a baseball game at 6 o'clock Ted has a softball game at 7:20. So that means we're having an early dinner again today. I do have my meal plan. Meal plans have saved me so much already, and yes, those freezer crock pot meals, they were a little bit of a work. If you go back and watch my monthly meal prep, which I will link down below, it was time consuming at the time, but you know what, today, throw it in the crock pot, make some rice, and have some tortilla chips or something on the side, and I've got dinner. And we're doing a Southwest chicken today with cilantro lime rice. Hopefully, if I have time, I'm going to try that. Yeah, so that helps for sure. As far as school goes, Rebecca has some math and English to do. Emma is we're really low-key on Emma because she's only 4. And we have started into the kindergarten curriculum, but we're just kind of doing it as we feel like doing it. We don't want to push her, but she was really wanting to do something as far as a structured school, because obviously Rebecca's doing it too, so she sees that, so she has her little things that we do with her. So I'm not sure if we'll do that. She also does, if you have any young ones, abcmouse.com is a neat program. It's like, I think you can do it for $59 a year, and it's like an online preschool thing, and it's really cool. It's got several different levels, and Emma just loves it, so check that out. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but that's a neat little program. So that's schoolwork. Let's see, this is the week after Memorial Day. So here in Michigan, we generally had been planting our garden Memorial Day weekend. This year we did not. This year we're going to do it actually this weekend. Our plan is we want to try out a new greenhouse to get our plants at, just so, because I've never been there before. So our plan is to do that on Friday when we pick Jonathan up from school. Ted will be out of work in time, and that way we can all do a family outing out to the greenhouse, which the kids absolutely love. If you're looking for an outing, I don't know, they just love going and looking at all the plants. It's kind of fun. And we'd actually let them pick out some of their own, like we ended up with purple peppers one year, and last year Emma had these little yellow pear tomatoes that were really cool. So if you're looking for a inexpensive trip with your kids, take them to the greenhouse, and especially if you're planting a garden, let them pick out some plants of their own to put in the garden. So that being said, I need to get out there and get those prepped for planting. So I'm planning on going out and getting all the weeds out, seeing how much dirt we're going to need to buy, hopefully testing the soil. I've never done that before, so that will be something new. That's that. And then, as usual, that's every day, is the state of my kitchen is not very good. Thankfully, Ted did say he was going to take care of the laundry when he got home. Yeah, so just lots of chores around the house, but I really want to focus on the garden so it's ready. When we get our plants, we're hopefully going to put them in on Saturday and Sunday. So we've got a very busy weekend coming up as well, especially Saturday. We've got a game and an open house, and some other things going on. So here we go. Good morning. Time to get up. Good morning. Come on, bub. Time to get up.
week I learned how to snap and whistle. Wait.
Good job, baby. Hold on tight.
Silly Daddy.
Don't try it! Really? You'll get messy!